AITA for embarrassing my mom in front of the doctor? So yesterday I'm sitting in this neurologist's office in downtown Phoenix, right? It's one of those places with the uncomfortable beige chairs and a dusty fake plant by the vending machine that's been dead since Bush was president. My mom's pacing like she's waiting to meet Beyonce, and I'm trying not to throw up because my migraine's been pounding since breakfast. She goes, "Don't slouch. You look sick." I stare at her and go, "Mom, I am sick." She just waves her hand. "Not that kind of sick, posture sick." She's been on this whole healing with nature thing for like 2 years, ever since she got obsessed with TikTok moms who make their kids drink carrot juice and rub magnesium lotion on their knees. And here's the thing, she means well, but she thinks being loud about vitamins makes her a doctor. We finally go in, and the neurologist, this chill woman who looks like she drinks a normal amount of Starbucks and doesn't believe in moon water, starts asking questions. Mom dives in like she's auditioning to be my spokesperson. "She's been very irresponsible with her supplements," she says. I go, "You literally hand me a fistful of pills every morning like I'm going on Survivor." Mom shoots me this look, the "don't start" look. The doctor asks what vitamins I'm taking, and Mom proudly lists them like she's reading off the menu at Olive Garden. When she gets to the magnesium, the doctor raises an eyebrow. "How much?" she asks. My mom digs into her purse like she's in a game show. She pulls out the bottle and slaps it on the counter like she's presenting evidence in court. The doctor picks it up, looks, then literally goes, 700 milligrams? Daily?" Mom nods, all smug. "It's natural." The doctor sets the bottle down carefully, like she's worried it might explode. "Yeah, no, when your new prescription starts, you need to cut all of this. And even without the prescription, 350 milligrams is the general daily limit." Everything goes quiet. I look at Mom. Mom looks at me. The doctor is staring between us like she's watching a tennis match. So I say it. "I didn't plan it, it just flew out. I told you so." It wasn't even dramatic. I didn't lean in. I didn't yell, just said it. Flat. Honest. Mom's mouth opens like she's about to start a speech, but she shuts it again. Doctor keeps talking, but Mom stops listening. She literally folds her arms and stares at the wall like she's contemplating throwing me out of the window. We get back to the car, her old Honda CR-V that smells like essential oils and spilled Diet Coke, and she doesn't even turn on the radio. She just grips the wheel and goes, "You're really disrespectful." "Mom, I wasn't. You embarrassed me." I go, "I asked a normal question." The doctor answered, "You just didn't like the answer." She doesn't respond. She just pulls out of the parking lot like the road personally offended her. We pass a McDonald's, and normally she'd try to convince me a smoothie is basically medicine, but she stays silent. The whole drive home is her doing that angry breathing thing where she exhales through her nose like a cartoon bull. I want to say something, but also, my head is throbbing and I'm tired of arguing with someone who thinks Facebook posts written in Comic Sans are medical studies. When we park, she just grabs her bag, gets out, slams the door, and walks inside without waiting for me. Didn't even check if I was fine after, the literal migraine appointment. So now I'm sitting here wondering if I was actually a jerk, or if she's just mad she didn't get to be right for once. So when we get home, she goes straight to the kitchen like she's about to bake her feelings into a gluten-free zucchini loaf. I follow her because I'm not trying to have round 2 happen behind my back. She's yanking open drawers, banging stuff around, acting like the utensils personally betrayed her. I go, "Can you not slam the cabinets? My head's already dying." She doesn't even turn around. "Maybe if you actually took your supplements correctly, you wouldn't get migraines." I blink at her. "You mean the overdose level magnesium?" "Oh my God, stop exaggerating." "The doctor literally said," she cuts me off, "doctors don't know everything." I swear I felt my soul leave my body for a second. She grabs the vitamin organizer, those boxes old people use, except hers is color-coded and labeled like a kindergarten project, and dumps the whole thing on the counter. The pills scatter everywhere. It looks like a Walgreens exploded. She goes, "Fine, you do it. You decide what you want to take. Go ahead. Be the expert." "Mom? No, really, you're 16. You obviously know more than me and the internet and medical experts. Congratulations." That's literally what I've been saying. "Oh my God," she shouts, "I'm done talking about magnesium." I just stand there because, what do you even say to that? She starts sorting the pills into these little piles. Vitamin C pile, herbal mushroom nonsense pile, random capsules she bought from Amazon that probably came from someone's basement. She's muttering under her breath like she's arguing with invisible people. I sit down at the table and ask, "Why are you so mad at me?" She freezes, doesn't look up, just says, "Because you made me look stupid." "I didn't make you look anything. The doctor just corrected something." She snaps, "Right, and you loved it. You couldn't wait to say that little comment." Okay, she's not wrong. I was petty, but still. So I say, if I hadn't said anything, would you have believed her? Or would you have Googled 30 articles written in Comic Sans telling you that 900 milligrams is completely normal for teens? She slams the bottle down again. You're being sarcastic and I don't appreciate it. You're feeding me enough minerals to build a robot and you don't appreciate sarcasm? She turns around, arms crossed. You're being dramatic. No, dramatic would be me passing out in Whole Foods from too much damn magnesium. And she actually laughs, like a single angry puff of air, then catches herself and goes right back to her offended face. She goes, I'm trying to help you. That's all I ever do. I don't say anything, I just sit there. And she starts softening, but not in a calm way, more like she's deflating. She sits across from me and says, do you know how scary it is having a kid who gets migraines like yours? You go quiet in your room and I don't know if you're asleep or in pain or I don't know. I go, then maybe listen to me when I say something makes it worse. She sighs and looks at the mess on the counter. I just wanted to fix it. Not everything can be fixed with herbs and Pinterest boards. She cracks a tiny smile. That wasn't Pinterest, it was a Facebook group. That makes it worse. We sit there for a second, both staring at the chaos of pills like they're about to start a union. Then she says, can we not fight right now? I'm tired. Same. She starts cleaning up the pills, real slow this time, and puts the bottles back in the cabinet like they're in timeout. For a second, it actually feels normal again, like maybe we're done. Then she ruins it. She goes, but I still think you could have phrased it nicer. I just put my head on the table and groaned. So I thought that was the end of the drama. Like, okay, we argued, we sort of made up, she still thinks I was rude, whatever. I figured we'd move on, eat dinner, pretend to like each other again. Nope. Right around 6 p.m., I'm lying in my room with the lights off because my skull still feels like it's playing EDM. My phone buzzes, then buzzes again. And again, I pick it up and see, family talk. Oh great, the group chat my mom uses like a weapon. I open it and see my mom has already typed a novel, not even a paragraph. A full-scale announcement. Mom, so I took OP to the neurologist today and apparently she thinks it's funny to mock me in front of the doctor. I guess respecting your parents isn't a thing anymore. Then my aunt, her older sister who acts like she invented parenting, jumps in faster than the speed of light. Aunt Lisa, what happened? I literally whisper, oh my God, into the darkness. My mom replies, Mom, she basically tried to humiliate me over magnesium. I raised a teenager who thinks she knows more than me. Before I can respond, the cousins join. These people live for drama. They were probably already getting popcorn. Cousin Grace, OMG, what did she do? Aunt Lisa, kids today have no respect, I swear. My phone is blowing up like I'm trending on Twitter, so I finally text, me. I didn't humiliate you. The doctor told you the dose was too high and I said, I told you so. That was it. My uncle, who hasn't texted the group chat in like 6 months, suddenly wakes up from the dead like, Uncle Dan, 700 milligrams? Are you trying to kill the kid? What is wrong with you people? Aunt Lisa immediately goes, Aunt Lisa, Dan, you don't even take vitamins, stop talking. The cousins start spamming laughing emojis, and now Mom is typing. I can see the 3 dots of doom. Mom, this is exactly what I mean. Everyone is judging me. Thanks a lot. Then she leaves the group chat. She leaves her own group chat. My cousin texts me privately like, LeMayu, you made your mom rage quit. I'm rubbing my forehead like, can everyone calm down? But I know better. My family could turn a minor inconvenience, like someone forgetting a fork at Thanksgiving, into a political event. About 5 minutes later, my bedroom door swings open. Mom walks in holding her phone like it's a Bible. She goes, do you see what you caused? What I caused? You dumped it in the group chat. I needed support. You needed to vent about vitamins? That's not the point. She sits on my bed like she's about to stage a TED Talk. You embarrassed me today. Then I got embarrassed again in the chat. And now everyone thinks I'm some crazy vitamin lady. I stare at her. Mom, I say, you literally are the crazy vitamin lady. She gasps like I slapped her with a fish. I am not. Mom, you buy supplements like people buy sneakers. You have more pills than CVS. You made me take something called Brain Power Max. It had an owl on the bottle. It's natural. It smells like dirt. It works for adults. I am not an adult. She just stares at me, blinking like her brain is buffering. Then she quietly asks, so, you don't want me helping you anymore? Not sarcastic, not angry, just small, I sigh. I want your help. I just don't want random powders from websites that look like they were made in 2002. She looks down at her hands. I just want you to feel okay. I say, then listen when I say what doesn't help. That's literally it. She nods, not happily, more like she's accepting a parking ticket. Then she gets up and says, please don't tell your uncle I bought the 700 milligrams on sale. I won't. And don't tell your aunt I left the chat. They already know. She groans, puts her face in her hands, and walks out whispering, I hate everyone in this family. Honestly, same. So after the group chat meltdown of the century, I'm thinking the night is finally calming down. Mom's in her room doing whatever moms do when they're mad, probably stress watching Hallmark movies, and I'm scrolling TikTok on low brightness trying not to irritate my head. Then I hear her yell from the kitchen, dinner! Not dinner's ready! Not come eat! Just dinner! Like she's summoning a medieval servant, I drag myself out expecting, food. Something simple, pasta, soup, Costco chicken. Nope. She made salmon with quinoa and kale, her healthy mood dinner. This usually means she's trying to prove something silently. She puts the plate in front of me and goes, no magnesium in this? Happy? I stare at her. She stares at me. Even the salmon seems tense. I go, thanks? She answers, you're welcome, in the most passive-aggressive tone humanly possible. We eat in absolute silence for like 3 minutes until the front door suddenly opens. It's Aunt Lisa. The aunt has arrived. She bursts through the doorway like she's FBI raiding a meth lab. She doesn't even take her shoes off. She just stomps straight into the kitchen with a Walmart bag in her hand. Mom goes, what are you doing here? Aunt Lisa raises an eyebrow. I brought something. She dramatically pulls out a giant family-sized box of Centrum multivitamins and slams it on the table. She goes, here normal vitamins. Approved by normal doctors. For normal people. I swear my fork froze midair. Mom stands up. I don't need an intervention. Aunt Lisa, you clearly do. Mom, you're blowing this out of proportion. Aunt Lisa, you were dosing your child like a CrossFit dad. I choke laugh into my salmon. Mom turns to me. Are you seriously laughing right now? Me, I'm not, okay, yes. Then Uncle Dan walks in. Why are they all here? He doesn't even say hi, he just goes, where's the magnesium lady? Like this is a sitcom. Mom throws her hands up. Get out of my house! But they don't get out. They sit down. Dan pulls out a notebook. A notebook. He goes, I wrote down the numbers from the NIH website. You're gonna listen. Mom, I am not listening to you. Dan, the hell you aren't. I raised 2 kids without herbal mushroom powder. Lisa mutters, yeah, and one of them still won't talk to you. Dan glares, not the point. Mom looks at me like I'm supposed to defend her. I just stab my kale. Then things escalate fast. Lisa says, you're endangering her. Mom storms around yelling, I am trying to help her. Dan goes, help her by not giving her horse dosages. Mom, it's natural. Lisa, so is poison ivy. At that point, I literally put my head on the table. My migraine is screaming. Aunt Lisa is screaming. Mom is screaming. Dan is yelling facts like he's on a game show. Then the worst thing happens. Grandma calls the group chat and they put her on speaker. Grandma goes, why is everyone yelling? I was trying to watch Wheel of Fortune. Lisa announces, your daughter overdosed your granddaughter on magnesium. Grandma gasps so loud it sounds fake. Is she alive? I wave at the phone. Hi, Grandma. Yes, I'm alive. Grandma, well, thank God, I thought they were planning your funeral. Mom throws her arms up. Oh my God. I finally shout, can everyone stop talking about magnesium for 5 minutes? I'm fine. Everyone stops. Dead silence. Lisa sits back and goes, okay. She's right, we need to calm down. Dan closes his notebook like he's done presenting evidence in court. Mom sinks into the chair across from me, rubbing her forehead. And then she says something I did not expect. This is the most humiliating day of my life. I look at her. She's not yelling, not defensive, just tired. She goes, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I thought I was helping, but apparently everyone thinks I'm insane. Aunt Lisa softens a little. We don't think you're insane. We think you're dramatic. Mom glares. Lisa adds, and stubborn. Another glare. And easily influenced by Facebook videos. Mom snaps, okay, you can stop now. I finally say, Mom, nobody thinks you're evil. You just gotta chill with the supplements, a little, like a small chill. She nods slowly. Fine, I hear you. Dan goes, you better hear the NIH too. Mom throws a napkin at him. Dinner ends with everyone awkwardly eating salmon while pretending this whole circus didn't just happen. Eventually they leave, and Mom stands at the sink washing dishes way too aggressively. I walk over and say, Mom, seriously, no more weird pills. She sighs. Okay, but I'm keeping the turmeric. Fine. And the B12. Mom, the B12 stays. I just walked away. At that point, I was like, if B12 is the hill she dies on, let her die on it. I wake up the next morning half expecting to find my mom standing over me holding a bottle of supplements like a cult leader. But instead, the house is quiet. Suspiciously quiet. I walk into the kitchen and nearly pass out. The countertop is empty. No pill organizers, no mushroom powders, no turmeric mason jars, no chalky vitamin bars shaped like cartoon bears. It looks like a normal person's kitchen. It's actually terrifying. Mom walks in with wet hair holding a mug that says "Live, Laugh, Love," like nothing happened. She goes, "Good morning," in this overly calm voice that moms use when they're pretending not to be mad anymore. I sit down slowly. "Okay, what did you do?" She starts making oatmeal. "I cleaned." "That's not cleaning, that's a crime scene cleanup." She shrugs. "Your aunt dropped by at 7 a.m. to help throw everything out. She was very dramatic about it." I spit laugh. "She came back?" Mom rolls her eyes. "She woke me up with a trash bag in one hand and a box of Raisin Bran in the other. I hate that woman." The toaster pops and she jumps like the thing attacked her. Then she sits down with her oatmeal and goes, "I thought about what you said." And I'm like, oh God, here it comes, the speech, the full speech. But she surprises me. She goes, "I think I got caught up in wanting to fix everything for you, and I didn't pay attention to when I crossed into too much." This woman never admits when she crossed into too much. Not even when she once bought 14 bags of chia seeds because they were on sale. I say, "Thanks for saying that." She nods, looks down, picks at her oatmeal. Then she ruins the moment. "I still think the magnesium would have worked if we'd just stuck to a routine." Mom, no. She holds up her hands. "I'm joking. Kind of." We end up talking for a bit. Not fighting, just talking. We agree on a few rules. No more mystery supplements. No more doses over what the doctor says. No more Facebook medical advice. She pretends to agree to this one. And absolutely no posting family drama in the group chat unless someone dies or wins the lottery. She says, "Fine, but if you die from low magnesium." Mom, please. Okay. Then she hands me a bowl of oatmeal and goes, "Eat. It's good for migraines." I look at it, plain oatmeal? Yes. No honey, no berries, no weird herb things? No. Thank God. As we're eating, Aunt Lisa texts me privately. "Aunt Lisa, did she hide the vitamins or did you burn them?" Me, "She threw them out. You can chill." Aunt Lisa, "Good. Magnesium Queen needed to retire." I laugh so loud my mom asks what's funny. I go, "Nothing, just memes." She nods. "Memes are fine as long as they don't promote herbs." I swear to God, I almost choked. Later that afternoon, we go to Target because apparently she wanted to start fresh. She buys me a planner, snacks for school, some cute hair clips, and, of course, B12. I give her a look. She goes, "It's water soluble. They literally say that on WeBMD." I just roll my eyes. "Fine, keep your precious B12. We stop at Starbucks after, and she hands me a Frappuccino like it's a peace offering. She says, "I really am trying, you know." I shrug. "I know, I'm trying too." She nudges me. "Maybe we'll meet in the middle." Maybe. Then she smiles and goes, "But if you embarrass me in public again?" Mom, I'm just saying. And honestly, yeah, that's us. A disaster. A loud, vitamin-fueled disaster. But we made it through the magnesium war without disowning each other, which I feel like should count as character growth. Now I'm just hoping the neurologist doesn't put family conflict in my chart or something. Thanks for watching. If you liked the story, hit subscribe. See you in the next one.